Item 15. Thus, new kelim were made in the Partsufim of Kedusha instead of Bchina Daled after Tzimtzum Aleph. They were made of the Or Chozer of the Zivug Daka in the Masach. Indeed, we should understand this Or Chozer and how it became a vessel of reception, since initially it was but a rejected light. Thus, it now serves in an opposite role from its own essence. I shall explain that with an allegory from life. Man's nature is to cherish and favor the quality of bestowal, and to despise and loathe reception from one's friend. Hence, when one comes to one's friend's house, and the host invites him for a meal, the guest will decline, even if he is very hungry, since in his eyes it is humiliating to receive a gift from his friend. Yet, when his friend sufficiently implores him until it is clear that he would do his friend a big favor by eating, he agrees to eat, as he no longer feels that he is receiving a gift, and that his friend is the giver. On the contrary, the guest is the giver, doing his friend a favor by receiving this good from him. Thus, you find that although hunger and appetite are vessels of reception designated to eating, and that that person had sufficient hunger and appetite to receive his friend's meal, he still could not taste a thing due to the shame. Yet, as his friend implored him, and he rejected him, new vessels for eating began to form in him. Since the power of his friend's pleading and the power of his own rejection, as they accumulated, finally accumulated into a sufficient amount that turned the measure of reception into a measure of bestowal. In the end, he saw that by eating, he would do a big favor and bring great contentment to his friend by eating. In that state, new vessels of reception to receive his friend's meal were made in him. Now it is considered that his power of rejection has become the essential kli in which to receive the meal, and not the hunger and appetite, although they are actually the usual vessels of reception.
And my will to receive. And the creator is the will to bestow. He is the landlord, the host. When do I become a guest? When I come to the host in order to bestow to him, not to just receive from him. So I come to the host ready to restrict myself and not receive anything. The Creator gives me. I don't want to receive anything other than the necessary thing, which is neither condemned nor praised. And so I live, but for my own pleasure, for myself, I don't want to receive anything. Meaning, I want to enjoy life only on the condition that by that I bestow to the Creator. This is what I want to be the source of my pleasure, and I want no other pleasure out of life. This is the meaning of being with the host. So I'm in front of the Creator, and I'm telling him, I'm not receiving anything. Look at me, I eat, drink, I live, I work, but I came to a state where it is giving me no pleasure. The Creator is telling me, let me tell you a secret. I'm helping you not get any pleasure from life. By that you would come to the group of Bnei Baruch and integrate with them, and you'll hear about how you can delight me and receive new pleasures for yourself. Look how you can do it. You don't want to receive anything from me? Excellent. Great. Now let's do it differently. You will receive not because you want to receive, you will receive in order to delight me. Just like a mother who tells her child, do it for me. Eat for me another spoonful. Do it for me. Do me a favor. To mommy. That's how we have to do it towards a creator. The moment I'm able to think that in my action I do it only for the creator and not for myself, this is the meaning of entering restriction. I've placed a condition to myself, on myself, that I enjoy only to delight the creator. So the first action is to restrict myself and not receive any pleasures. And now, above the restriction, I begin to work with him. How much can I receive above the restriction, meaning allow myself to enjoy, in order to bestow contentment to the Creator? It's certain that I enjoy from bestowing to Him. Those are new flavors in food or something. It's a totally different taste. I begin to feel flavors that are much greater than when I am actually eating. Let's say I visited the Queen of England and she would give me, I don't know what, she could give me some oatmeal. Porridge. So how much would I enjoy from it? To the extent that she's great in my eyes and I receive from her, that porridge would acquire a greater, better taste according to the greatness of the queen in my eyes. So I need to perform a new calculation here, pretty complex one. Maybe for myself, I would have eaten half a pound of porridge. But now, because I'm doing it to give contentment to the queen, I have to check to delight her. Maybe I'll eat only a few ounces. And so we enter a new calculation, which is only in order to bestow to the Creator. But when I bestow to the Creator, what do I gain out of that? I gain the knowledge of the Creator. I raise myself from the degree of the beast in this world to the degree of Adam, Domeh, the one who is similar to the Creator. And this is my great profit.